Hey, what's going on, everybody? My name is Corey, better known as the Seaman, and I want to welcome you to another edition of the Seaman's Cinema Sit-Down. Over the last couple of days, we've been getting caught up on a bunch of trailers that I missed, and this is the oldest in the batch that I had. But when I saw the image of Josh Hartnett smiling that accompanied this trailer, I just got excited. Like, I'm so here for this Josh Hartnett renaissance that we're in, and coming off of something like Trap, where we got to see him kind of dabble in being a villain, the smile just gave me those vibes. This is not a horror movie, but it does sound like one that could get a little intense and maybe a little bloody, and I'm totally here for those things. What are we talking about? Why don't you pull up a chair, take a seat? We are getting ready to take a look at the official trailer for Fight or Flight. And of course, those are just two modes that most people fall into in categories of when things are getting, a little tense or a little frightening. Do you fight or do you flight? And now that I've seen the synopsis, I can understand that the fight is going to happen on a flight. So here we've got a mercenary takes on the job of tracking down a target on a plane, but must protect her when they're surrounded by people trying to kill both of them. That's a cool concept. I would imagine Hartnett is going to be your mercenary. KATEE SACKHOFF is going to be the target. And people on the plane coming after them is going to team those two up. And you put two people in a very, very isolated, well, not necessarily isolated, well, it is isolated, but like in a small, compact area. I think Hartnett, and even more so SACKHOFF, should be up to the task when it comes to the type of action and sequences that will get there. The other thing that I think has just been kind of interesting in the trailers we've been watching is there's a lot of directorial and writing debuts coming. A lot of people in only their second, maybe third films that they've worked on, and that's the case here as well. You've got James Madigan, who's only done a couple episodes of TV prior to this one, making his directorial feature debut. And then you have Brooks McLaren and DJ Catrona, which I think between the two of them, there's only one real writing credit. I think Catrona did more acting stuff. So you, again, have a team of people that are kind of making their debut splash with this movie. And anytime you have up-and-coming creatives, the Seaman gets excited. And they do have a nice, like I said, cast here and a concept that seems pretty interesting. So let's not waste any time, man. Like I said, I'm just so here for all things Josh Hartnett. I love the idea of him, kind of having this little bit of a comeback in the big screen world. And I'm pumped to see what we're getting with him and KATEE SACKHOFF. Starting on opposite sides, but ending on the same side. So let's not waste any more time. Get the trailer up for you. I've got it in front of me. Sky, what are you bringing us with our official trailer for Fight or Flight? Oh, look at Hartnett embracing the blonde. My guy.
To pay my tab.
I don't think they're worth what they used to be.
No. I can't. I just can't run it.
Barely out.
I'm done.
Guess it's gotta be forced.
I can give you your life back. I can clear your name.
Oh no,
Just need to
SACKHOFF
get
is
to
not
the
who he's going
If you
after.
want what I'm offering, you need to be on it.
We're tracking a high-value target. I need you to take them into custody alive.
There isn't a country in the Western Hemisphere that doesn't have a bounty on the ghost's head.
Fascinating.
You're gonna take my bounty?
Are you telling me
Oh no.
that plane is full of killers?
This giving me bullet train vibes.
And you don't know which passengers they're looking for.
Okay, so the target is
Who
unknown.
does? Everybody does.
I'm a little disappointed that SACKHOFF's not on the plane, but yo, Hartnett!
Paranoid psychopath in the mix.
The stakes are high, I would imagine. That was the shot. No, 37,000 feet high. That look was the thing that made me interested, though. Uh-oh. Oh man, that had a crazy out of nowhere ending on the trailer. That looks like a crap load of fun. Like I said, giving me kind of bullet train vibes, where you're very secluded. Obviously, a train you have a little bit more space to work with than on a plane. But the idea of that plane just being filled with killers that are gunning for him, and then whoever our mystery target is. I genuinely thought, like reading the synopsis, you'd have KATEE SACKHOFF being the target, and she is certainly somebody who thrives in action. So a little bit of a bummer that she's kind of the eyes, in the big, room, like the person in the chair kind of telling and directing and helping Hartnett out from afar. So that's like a little bit of a bummer, but again, always happy to see KATEE SACKHOFF around. And clearly, this is going to be the Josh Hartnett show, and he is just going down this action route that's, got John Wick vibes in there, as far as like you're going to be doing a lot of nice hand-to-hand, choreographed action in very tight spaces. And yeah, I mean, just like the idea, I didn't see the entire plane being filled with killers. That looks like so much fun. Didn't really give us a vibe that like there were any normal passengers on the plane. Like no one seemed too freaked out anytime stuff was going crazy. And then you blow out the side of the plane. That means you're going to be dealing with a crash landing of some kind. Like this has the potential to just be an absolute ball. Very impressed with what we're seeing. I like the visual style and the way the camera is working in those tight spaces during the little bits of action that we get. I love the idea of Hartnett just being like a mercenary who's just done, like doesn't want to do anymore, and is a paranoid psychopath. Like that, it just screams good time. So I'm definitely in on Fight or Flight. The question is, what about you guys? What's working here? What action-y things are you digging? Do you like the concept? Do you like the vibes that it's giving? How good does Hartnett look? Are you a little bummed that SACKHOFF is going to be on the ground rather than in the sky? And yeah, I mean, just what is working and not working? Anything you got, good, bad, indifferent, put it down below in the comment section. I look forward to talking to you down there. As always, if you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. And if you're new, you want to come hang out with the C-Man anytime we're talking movies, TV, trailer reactions, you want to be here for my thoughts on Fight or Flight when we get to there, or just any of the other movies that we've been looking at recently. You dig the vibe, you want to show a little love and support, come join C-Maniac Nation. Super easy. Jump over there, hit that subscribe button, hit that little bell if you want those alerts. And until next time for the C-Man Cinema Sit Down, I've been the C-Man. I'm signing off. Peace. C-Maniac Nation, you look nervous. Is it the scars? Would you like to know where I got them? No? Well, then maybe you'd like to see another video with the C-Man. How about up here or over here? And if you really dig the C-Man, well, then show him a little love right over there.